Well, I think I got into animal protection slowly and mainly through my friendship with the Shermans. It was something that interested me, and Brian was looking for a law reform perspective. How do we improve laws and procedures that will protect animals? And I've since become a true believer in the cause because of what I've seen and the passion of others in it, and just the sheer common sense of trying to have a system in which we reduce suffering, and there's just no need for the kind of practices that are considered to be acceptable these days. Well, Australian animal law is pretty primitive, really. It's way behind our protection of human rights and cultural rights and all sort of social practices, and I think the need to reform this area is way beyond time. And so I think if you look around, the animal welfare laws on their face look okay. They talk about reducing harm to animals and not causing unnecessary harm. But then there are loopholes that you could drive a semi-trailer through. In fact, often a semi-trailer packed unconscionably with animals. And what we need to do is to improve the codes and the practices that lie behind the law. So it's really the worst of both worlds at the moment, because if you look at the law, it seems to provide adequate protection, but in fact it's quite dishonest in the way that it tolerates terrible cruelty to animals. Well, I'd like to tighten up the animal welfare legislation so that all those exemptions and excuses and loopholes are taken out, and the law does what it says it's meant to, which is to protect animal welfare. I'd like to try to find a way to allow consumers and concerned citizens to vote with their pocketbook and with their interests by improving labeling laws to a much greater degree. And I think we need better export and import laws, so live export of animals and importation laws in relation to animals as well. I think we could improve all of those quite dramatically.